Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we helped the Abomination Gorth defeat the Vicrul of Baleheim, and also their leader, Bjorn. And today, we are in New Agamont, where we will be questing. It's our new zone.
I am forsaken.
Chief Plaguebringer Harris. We Plaguebringers tend to be slightly more practical than the average apothecary. After all, we deal with the logistics of deploying the plague. That doesn't mean our theoretical background isn't rock solid. We just prefer hands-on tasks. Yes, flag carrier? This strain is far from worthless, my friend. Those fools in Vengeance Landing have had all the answers right under their own noses. We've been spraying down the Vicrul villages of Helgrind for weeks now, and the Vicrul just won't drop dead. Let's face it, flag carrier, by now our plague has been exposed to humans, dwarves, dogs, livestock, you name it. As our strains adapt to their hosts, more impurities get thrown into the mix. What we need is a strain made custom for the Vicrul's biology. Helgrind's chieftain fled the town after we took it over. You'll find him west of here as a patriarch of the Dragonflayer clan. His blood is ideal.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright, so I guess we're going to have to get some blood. And I guess we'll pick up the other quests as well. And hopefully we get some herbs today. We upgraded our herbalism for Northrend, so we can pick herbs here. And I haven't seen any yet. So many uses for the plague, so little time. Green eggs and whelps. This new plague that we're working on is wonderful, and I think we should expand its testing. How about testing it on proto-whelps? Just think of all the possibilities, the ability to infect not only humanoids, but extend our reach to any creature. Here, I've hoarded an extra plague canister for the right time and place, and you look like the right person. Spray the eggs at Amber Clutch to the northwest, then get specimens from the plagued proto-whelps that hatch.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright. We're going to be fighting some proto-dragons. And I've never done New Agamon before, so
What is it?
interested to see what the quests are like. Bones, flesh, muscles, tendons, cartilage. It all comes together here under my hacksaw. Shield Hill. My work should be extremely easy in a time of war. There ought to be usable body parts everywhere. It's not that simple, though. With these eggheads making all sorts of killer plagues and sending them to enemy towns, most of the material gets contaminated. There is a place, though, where usable samples exist. Shield Hill, south of here, is an ancient Vicrul burial ground where the dead walk but are not afflicted with any plague. Ours or the Lich King's. Get me some bones. I'll pay you well.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay. So we got some quests. And I think we'll, what should we do first? Should probably make this place where we hearth.
What do you require?
Pretty sure they have an innkeeper here. Actually, where is he? You would assume this is where he would be. Or is he upstairs? Nope. That's kind of odd. Maybe it's this is the guy?
What is it?
Or this is the
I
guy.
haven't got all
Or it's
day.
this, yeah, he's right out front. I missed him.
This had better.
That's what happens when you're a Tauren. Tend to miss out on all the smaller creatures of Azeroth. Alright, so let's go north. And then we'll hearth back later. And eventually get those Vicrul bones. Yeah, I've been enjoying the Boomkin so far. Been a lot of fun. And it's nice checking out the Howling Fjord on the Horde side. Oh, look at that. This may be our first herb, guys. Gold Clover. And there we go, we got it. 391 herbalism. Another cool thing about being a Tauren is your herbalism is actually increased by 10. So eventually you, like, never miss any any picks. Anytime you try to pick a herb, you'll never miss. It's pretty good in Classic WoW if you're fighting over a Black Lotus. Alright, so here's the eggs. I just wonder what we have to do is... We gotta get samples, right? He probably does a lot of damage. Alright, so here's a proto-whelp. We have to spray the egg. I'm not too sure what item we need. Oh, this thing. Okay, so where is that? Oh, it's up here. Okay, no wonder I couldn't find it. Put that on our bars. For some reason, my questy is a little bit messed up. Not really able to use the items from the questy tracker. Okay, so let's spray this egg. And I guess we're like poisoning the whelps. Oh, it's a plagued whelp specimen. I think on the Alliance, you just, like, destroy the eggs. I remember we ended up, like, fighting these guys, too, the proto-drakes. We, like, hooked them down. Alright, we got 2 eggs here. Probably heal up a little bit. And we'll have a little bit to drink too. Actually, never mind. We'll just use Interfate. It's way better than drinking, that's for sure. So we'll try to get 2 here. But we can't do that. If we get hit, it gets interrupted. We'll pull this guy too. Do a little bit of AoE. Oh, the proto-drake's egg's getting rocked. Didn't mean to do that. That's one thing about Starfall, you can't control it. And I think in raids I'm gonna have to watch out because what the heck is that? He's getting like oozed on there. What is that? He's got an upset stomach. Got a bunch of puke on me. Alright, we got some more eggs over here. But yeah, Starfall is kind of dangerous. But I think that's why you get that glyph, right? That increases damage. But, reduces the radius by 50%. I think that's pretty good. Because you don't really want the radius to be that big. Unless you're trying to damage everything. And yeah, it's good. Looks like there's another quest here. Root causes. Wonder how we get that. Got a bunch of eggs here. And I've been thinking about what other professions I want to go. Thinking about just staying alchemy for now. We can at least level it up with herbalism. But what you see most raiders using is engineering and jewel crafting. Gives you like the best stats. It's a good combo. Or engineering and tailoring, because tailoring has like a trinket that has a pretty awesome proc. Or I think it's an enchant. It's like I think it's a trinket. I think it's like an enchant. It has like a proc that gives you a lot of spell power. Or yeah, it's something like that. Not too sure. But those three seem to be the best. But I'm not sure. It depends on, like, the raiding you're doing. Some guilds require you to, you know, pick out your character as best you can. And that usually includes professions, too. So I think it really depends on what type of guild I join. If it's pretty chill, then I'll probably just stick with herbalism and alchemy. Because then I don't have to really worry about my flasks and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Got a lot of time. Look who it is. Root causes. For years beyond counting, these woods have burned. They are fueled by an ancient magic and are the mating ground for the broodmother and her proto-drake consorts. But now, a long-forgotten evil has reawakened and seeks once again to enslave the offspring of the broodmother for their own purposes. These Vicrul have caused a disturbance that is extending the boundary of the clutch and threatens your people. All things in nature seek balance. It is only through the interference of those not in tune with that harmony that the balance is shifted. You waste your efforts when you kill the whelps and drakes. The real culprits behind the expansion of these magically burned woods are the newly awakened Vicrul and their masters, Skeld Drakeson. If it's blood on your hands that you seek, start with them. You will find their lair on the south side of the Ember Clutch. Alright, so I guess we'll deal with those guys before we leave. Alright, so we need 5 handlers. Need to get buffed up here. And we might as well use Irvade as well. That's 1. We got 2. Is there a 3rd? Come on. 3. Second, I guess we'll just... yeah, let's do 3. Nice if we could get 5. Oh, he runs away. It's too bad. Barely took any damage there. But yeah, if everything was close, we would just destroy. pretty much all these guys. We can bring out some Trents here. Pull this guy too. Get him! Oh, damn it. You didn't pull him there. Why are they beating up the eggs? They just fight everything. They don't mess around. Well, we got Starfall, so I guess we'll use it. Alright, looks like we gotta slay their leader now. Inside here. Try Hurricane, see how that does. It takes off a lot of mana. Does a lot of damage though. Yeah, Boomkins are pretty ridiculous. The amount of AoE that they have. Like, you should be able to do, like, an insane... Like, if you had a bunch of Boomkins in your group, DKs as well, mages, you could probably do some crazy, like, trash pulls in these raids. This guy got rocked. Alright, so that's it. Turn this in. Unfortunate that one predator must be used to put down another, but that is the natural order of things. Perhaps now the proto-drakes and their whelps can go back to living peacefully. Somehow, I doubt it with the reawakening of the Vicrule. Alright, 38 spirit. That's a lot of spirit, but don't think it's better than what we currently have. 25 spell power is a lot, though. But, yeah, it's not even close yet. So I guess we just keep on going with the plate, guys. Alright, so I guess we'll hearth back. And then we'll turn in the quest that we just completed. And then we'll make our way south.
I am forsaken.
Without those samples, how am I to tell if the latest strain of the plague can be expanded for use on all sorts of creatures? What? No, this can't be right. Curses. This batch of plague doesn't seem to have had any real effect on the proto-whelps at all, other than to make them glow green. My dream is using a plague upon anything we come into contact with. Seems to have gone up in smoke. Draconis gastritis. Wait, this gives me an idea. What if it didn't kill the whelps because it was sprayed on the outside of their eggs? Flight carrier, we have to get the plague inside of them. I know. I've got some plagued meat here. Take it to the Emperor Clutch and get them to eat it. But no, we're thinking too small. Let's get one of the proto-drakes flying overhead to come down and eat it. Yes. Stay close to the meat and observe what happens. Yes, it might attack you, but such is the price of progress. Alright, so it looks like we gotta poison some more drakes. And I think you can have a plagued proto-drake. There is a green one that you can have as a mount. I forget how you get it. I'm not too sure if it's called the Plagued Proto-Drake, though. But it is green. Alright, so here we are here. Looks like we gotta get some bones. It's a good time to group these guys up. still hit them like that. Yeah. Range is still pretty far. Like after I typhooned them, they were still getting hit. And so we need a couple more bones. Okay, we'll do the... Hit with the Starfire first. Alright, so one more. You got the Starfall up again. I think there's another one here. And got her final bone. Yeah, I'm gonna like Boomkin. I like classes that can AoE like that. Mage is a lot of fun. The Rogue had a bit of AoE. With Blade Flurry and Killing Spree combo, which was fun. But it was only on like one extra target. DKs have a lot of AoE though, with all their like plague dots and stuff like that. Got my bones then. Humph. These will do for now. There seems to be some oddness to them. I tell ya, I've handled body parts for years now, and never have I had such a weird feeling in my stomach. Anyway, a deal is a deal. Here's your payment. Alright, so we'll take the plate again.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Looks like we are done questing with her. And I guess we'll move up here. What's this over here? Dragonflayer Patriarch's Blood. Yeah, I forgot about that. I must say, I do like Howling Fjord more than the Borean Tundra, but both are great zones. Like, Borean Tundra is not a bad zone at all. It's good. I think it's better on Horde side, though. Like, if I was Alliance, I would 100% go Howling Fjord, like, every time. As Horde, it kind of doesn't matter which one you pick. Because, and the reason why I like the Horde one more is because, I don't know, you get to do quests for, like, Garrosh Hell Scream. And also, Sourfang. And Conquest Hold is a pretty cool spot. It's an awesome Horde fortress. But Howling Fjord is it's just more chill. If you're looking for a more chill vibe. Or just leveling experience, I would probably choose Howling Fjord. Alright, so what do we gotta do? We gotta, like, place the meat on the ground. Okay. There's the meat. Looking pretty poisonous. Oh, so that's why he was puking. Hilarious, because they were plagued. Oh, okay. Now I know what happened. Pretty epic, fire going on here. Zone looks really insane. especially when you get inside of it. Oh, just when we got out, we did the great wings. I think the thumbnails like look better for flying form or bird form, whatever you want to call it, flight form. When the wings are straight, it kind of looks like a soaring eagle. All right, so let's turn these quests in.
Hello.
No! The Plaguebringer begins to cry. All my hopes, all my dreams ruined. Leave me, Flycarrier, lead me to my despair. I am nothing. Here, you might as well take all my worldly possessions. When the rest of the apothecaries hear of my failure, I'll be done for and won't need them anyway. Well, I wouldn't worry. He's not the only one who's failing. Seems to be the trend with many of the apothecaries here in Howling Fjord.
Quickly.
This guy looks pretty cool. Have you obtained the sample I require, Flag Carrier? This will do. It's time for some real apothecary work now, Flag Carrier. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Two-handed sword. I think that'd probably be worth the most. So we'll take that. Apply heat and stir. You've done well so far, Flag Carrier. I'd like to teach you some of my more advanced techniques so that you gain a better understanding of the plague. Take this empty flask and fill it with blood from the cauldron to my left. Mix it with the plague samples to my right until you obtain a well-balanced mix. Okay, so looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of chemistry here. So we have to, we get the flask? There it is. So we have the cauldron. Cauldron, oh, we need the blood. Oh, to his left. Missed that. Thought he meant my left. Messed that up. Okay, so we got that. Now we gotta mix the blood. Doesn't really look like blood. It's orange. Is that it? I guess I gotta do it like a certain amount of times. And then eventually we'll balance it. Oh! Looks like that didn't work too well. Plague Carrier concoction is ruined. A new one must be created from scratch. Well, eventually we'll get this right. I gotta be doing something wrong. I just remember though, he just said, yeah, you just go to his left, get the blood, go here, mix it. The mixture, it moves! Oh, here we go. Oh, that was a one shot there. Was that it? Well, I guess that didn't count. Empty apothecary flask. Oh, damn it. Eventually we'll trigger the right thing, I think, right? Hopefully. I wonder what happens if you, you can't mix it in here, obviously, right? Maybe I have to go in there and mix it. We're actually taking a lot of damage from that. You can actually die if you don't pay attention to your health. That'd be kind of funny. Maybe it's because we were a boomkin. We were in boomkin form. Maybe this will make it a little bit better. The mixture, it moves. Another one of these guys. Maybe I gotta let him dark sludge. Let him dark sludge. Oh, I guess he fears himself. Your last mix failed, but the container is still intact. It can't hurt to try again, or can it? Sure did hurt. Balanced concoction. About damn time. How is your experiment going, Flag Carrier? Let me know if you have any questions behind the science involved. Excellent. You are an apt pupil, Flag Carrier. Now comes the fun part, deployment. Now that we have a strain of the plague that has adapted to Vicryl carriers, we really ought to test it on our specimens in Halgrund. If all goes according to plan, they will disintegrate immediately as the plague devours their innards. You will find Halgrund north of here. Our plague bringers are deploying the previous strain there. Shouldn't be hard to spot.
Farewell.
Alright. It's time to turn into a bird. And we'll deploy this plague. 10 plagued Vicryl sprayed. Now, I wonder if we need to kill them first? Here they are right here. It looks like they're already been sprayed. They're all sick. I remember on the line side we had to kill these plagued Vicryl. Because I think the plague was spreading? I kind of forget. I'll have to see. I think we had to slay the undead too, because like they were just spreading a bunch of plague around. And it was like messing up a lot of shit. Like Fjord. Try to find the episode. I did it on my DK. Oh, we're getting beat up here. Gonna be are they fighting each other? Oh wow, they are. Oh, they're fighting each other. Interesting. This just makes them go insane. You gotta kind of watch out, though. Yeah, if we don't attack them, they eventually just attack each other. I think the plague does like an AoE damage. So eventually they aggro each other. Nope, this guy doesn't like us too much. And yeah, the plagued ones don't give you any XP. Oh, more herbs. And what's max? Max herbalism is 455. 465 if you're a Tauren.
What now?
The plague didn't disintegrate the subjects? Are you certain, Flag Carrier? There must be an external factor we're not accounting for. Perhaps the low temperature of this climate. Perhaps mutation in the strain. Alright, so what should we take? The shield? I think the shield would be worth more. Is this offhand any good? 23 spell power and 31 haste. Question is, do we need the mana per second? Because the haste is good. Lose a bit of spell power, though. I think we'll just take it and hold on to it for now. Time for cleanup. Being the practical man that I am, I'm going to declare our research here a success. After all, one army can't be stopped by turning its rank and file against each other. I'll send word of our achievements to Vengeance Landing soon enough, but first I need you to take care of cleaning up the experimentation site. See Hacksaw Jenny about making you a custom abomination. One packing some explosive power, if you catch my drift.
Remember.
Alright, see what we get
I
here.
haven't got all day.
What do you mean? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? So Harris wants a demolition job, eh? Yeah, I can help out. You're gonna have to get me some parts, though. I can't afford to use up my choice components on something that's gonna get blown up. First of all, I'm going to need shovel-tusk ligaments. Way better than the human kind. I'll also need a pound of flesh. A fellow known as Anton sells cheap meat. He travels up and down the road to the west.
Goodbye.
Alright, so let's go get some meat here. Need shovel tusk meat. I wonder if we can get them from the young ones too. I think we can. This is where we'll get to really try our abilities. Okay, so let's just start using our... Oh yeah, look at that. That was awesome. We got the ligaments. Just need one more ligament. Maybe this guy will have it. You have Starfall soon? Getting there. That's another thing about Boomkin too, is you can AoE farm a lot of stuff and make some decent gold. Looks like we'll have Starfall up soon. Not really getting any ligaments here. So we'll pull like 3 of these guys. I should have tried to pull some more. There we go. And then we need fresh pound of flesh. You are flying. Yeah, I know I'm flying. It's weird how it said that. So I wonder what they mean by the fresh pound of flesh. It might be like a special... a special stag, maybe? Oh, this guy, Anton, has it. Thank you, Anton.
Goodbye.
Hello?
You get my components yet? Excellent, yes, yes. These will do just fine. Well, here you are. Our friend's going to be somewhat unstable, so I suggest not putting him together until reaching Halgrund. Once you're there, use the abomination to round up as many Vicryl as you can before self-destructing. Come back with whatever's left once you're done. I can always use more body parts.
Trust no one.
Alright, off to Halgrund we go. It looks like we were going to Do a kamikaze job here. So let's heal up. Nope. Okay. They said round up as many as we can. 20 of them. I have a lot of health. Inflicts nature damage, increasing the time between their attacks. Okay, so yeah, we want to use that. Or we'll get completely wrecked. I think we'll get like 10. How many do you think we can get? They're all running away, dude. Damn it. Okay. That's enough. That wasn't that good. Oh, we're in combat. Okay. Guys don't have a lot of health. The plague does weaken them by quite a bit. Alright, so now we know what to do. Cubes pretty much like makes their attacks not that strong. Or it slows their attack speed. Try to get as many as we can. This is probably the furthest we can go. And then maybe we can get this guy. Oh, we're getting smacked. It doesn't smack us for a while. So we're trying to get 9. Hopefully we hold on for a little bit longer. Just kind of let this guy get too far. Okay, that's got 8, I think. We're gonna bring them all in here. We're gonna explode. Alright, so there we go. Another one attacking us, as usual. That's a fun quest. Our herbalism's gone up a little bit. Hopefully by the time we get to 80, we will have at least 455 herbalism.
What do you require?
Great job, Flake Harriers. Say you wouldn't be looking for something more permanent, would ya? I could sure use some help around these parts. Oh, you hear that?
Do not seek death.
It's like a Frankenstein machine or something like that. Alright, guys. Well, it looks like we have pretty much cleared all of New Agamon. There doesn't seem to be any more quests here. We did that pretty damn quick. And we're almost level 71. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, I guess we'll check out the Ancient Lift quests here, and maybe we'll head over to see what Elder Atuik wants from us. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.